Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to the Ant-Man channel. What up? I got an article in front of me from WND under the column Politics. I'm gonna try my hardest not to get into racism because it's not worth my time. It's not worth my time at all. I'm not stupid enough to get caught up in a bunch of stuff that I see a whole bunch of adults acting like children that are emotionally governed, that are driven by their emotions over something that they don't even really care about. I honestly don't think that anybody that's running around on the street jacking people up really cares about Trayvon Martin. If you really cared about that kid, man, you wouldn't be doing that. You make yourself look so horrible, man. It's not even funny. And yeah, I don't give a damn what you think, dude. I know what's right and wrong because I believe in God, and I'm not an idiot, and I don't fall for all these divide and conquer tactics from our government. It's ridiculous. Get your mind right, man. Get yourself together out there. You guys are ridiculous, man. And I'm not talking about anyone who's black or anyone who's white. I'm talking about all you ignorant people out there in general. You need to get it together, man. This isn't you're not I just saw a video where this guy from it was on clashdaily.com. He's this stupid liberal fat kid calling out saying every cop is a effing target. Yeah, dude. Let's fight the cops. Like that has anything to do with what happened with Trayvon Martin. That's ridiculous. It's the most bullshit, excuse my language, thing I've ever heard, man. Anyway, see, I try to not talk about it, but you see, man, this kind of stuff, it's not that I'm offended by it, but I really feel for you people out there that are in bondage to this race baiting. It's really amazing to see how this court case kind of weeded out all the idiots, in my opinion. It's just like, whoa. You could see everybody for who they are right now, and it's just, whoa. I didn't think it was that bad where people were that racist out there, man, or just looking for licentiousness or this entitlement to just, oh, now I can justify going out and robbing somebody. Now I can justify going out and killing somebody. It's like, no, you can't. You're still morally accountable to God one day, man. And you should do what's right. You cannot fix wrongs with wrongs. All right, I'm going to shut up. Get into this article. Fraud claim against Holder bolstered after ruling. Former governor also quits Senate bid in wake of decision. This is by Jerome R. Corsi. Like I said, this is on WND.com. Fraud claim against Holder bolstered after ruling. You know, Eric Holder's on that list of people that he should really... I wouldn't care what happened to him, man. If we got him and we arrested him, I wouldn't give a damn what we would give him, because it's just, dude, you're just plain not good for humanity, dude. You need to really repent to God, man. This guy is in deep trouble. Anyways, allegations of fraud against Attorney General Eric Holder, other top justice officials, several prominent Democratic operatives, including a major contributor to Hillary Clinton, and Credit Suisse Bank, has been reignited by a federal bankruptcy judge's decision that also apparently has derailed the U.S. Senate bid of a former Democrat governor. The decision, July 10th, by Judge Bruce A. Markell, dismissed a bankruptcy judgment against real estate developer Tim Blixseth. Blixseth, the founder of the Yellowstone Club, a luxury ski and golf resort in Montana, has alleged that Credit Suisse made a criminally fraudulent loan to Yellowstone Club that led to the bankruptcy judgment, which stripped Blixseth of the ownership of the resort. Blixseth alleges he was defrauded by an elaborate scheme engineered by his ex-wife and Ron Burkle, the supermarket king who raised more than $1 million for Hillary Clinton's 2008 presidential campaign. I mean, yeah, dude, you're going to see people come out and actually tell you this stuff because this stuff actually happens. See, when stuff like this happens, you should get behind this guy. You know, he could actually take him down. Who knows? Though seemingly unrelated, the bankruptcy decision appears to have prompted former Montana Governor Brian Schweitzer to announce Saturday that he does not intend to pursue a bid to run in 2014 for the U.S. Senate. The seat has been held by retiring Democratic Senator Max Baucus, a prominent proponent of Obamacare, who in recent months has described the health care law as a train wreck. Well, that's the whole purpose of it, Mr. Max Baucus. You didn't know that, or what? They're trying to destroy the middle class. You can't have a tyranny with the middle class hanging out with guns and all that. WND reported in June 2012 that several hundred pages of documents allege Holder and Lanny Brewer The Assistant Attorney General for the DOJ's Criminal Division have intervened to block recommended federal prosecutions in an ongoing dispute involving the Yellowstone Club, a private golf and ski resort now owned by Burkle and international bank Credit Suisse. WND also reported allegations by Blissett attorney Mike Flynn that Holder and Brewer sought shield from federal criminal prosecution of Credit Suisse Group AG, a client of the Washington-based law firm Covington and Burling, as well as key Democratic Party operatives suspected of playing a role in allegedly fraudulent mortgage financing and bank lending practices. Yeah, man. Their buddies are high class elitists. Of course they could get out of trouble. They could get out of jail for free. It's not really Obama needs the guy around. He's in his administration, which is a joke. It's the biggest joke administration I've ever seen in my life. All these people, in my opinion, are all a bunch of mob gangbangers, and they're all like they don't really. I don't know if they're that stupid. I know actually people that think that some of them are actually as stupid as they are, what they're doing, as stupid as what they look like they're doing. But I think some of them actually know what they're doing. I think a lot of them actually have that background of communism and Marxism and loving slavery and loving to oppress other people because of the color of their skin. And that's what I believe in because I'm the president. I'm pushing all kinds of communism, and if you don't like it, then you can go to, Guantanamo Bay, okay? Before joining the Department of Justice in the Obama administration, Holder and Brewer were partners at the international law firm Covington and Burling. Judge Markell's decision last week dismissed a $40 million fraud judgment against Blissett that had been enforced by U.S. bankruptcy judge Ralph Kirschner, a Democrat appointed to the bankruptcy court by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in 1999 during President Clinton's second term in office. Blissett and Flynn have repeatedly charged that Kirschner's bankruptcy decision was fraudulently influenced in a 2009 meeting with Montana's governor at the time, Schweitzer. The meeting resulted, in a decision to allow Blissett's ex-wife and Sam Byrne to a Boston real estate investor with ties to the Democratic Party to buy the Yellowstone Club at a price substantially below market value after the bankruptcy had been declared. Flynn further alleged in a letter shared with WND addressed to the Public Integrity section of the U.S. Department of Justice that Burkle, Byrne, and Schweitzer funneled more than $1.2 million through the Democratic Governors Association in 2008 to the Montana Democratic Party for the benefit of Schweitzer's re-election campaign. Well, of course they all fund each other. Who do you think funded all the Trayvon Martin protests? The Obama administration. Did the cops go and take all the people off of the freeway when they're running on the freeway? No, they were stood down. They all stood down. What do you think would happen if there was a peaceful protest against the Obama administration? Well, they would be spraying chemicals in our eyes. They would be breaking our arms and shooting us with rubber bullets and tasing us. That's what would happen. But hey, as long as what they want politically to go down in their agenda, whatever's helping them, it's all good. It's fair game. Let's start the hooligans in America. The hooligans have come. The hooligans are being born right now. You've seen all the idiots being, all the wheat from the chaff, or the silver from the droves being separated right now. That's why I really encourage you to get strong in the Word of God, man. That's what you're going to really need in the future. That's what you really need. Flynn asserts in the letter to the DOJ that the money laundering scheme, having Burkle and Byrne with their friends donate to the Democratic Governors Association and then to the Montana Democratic Party for the benefit of Schweitzer, appears designed to conceal Burkle and Byrne's financial relationship with Schweitzer, while at the same time Burkle and Byrne were taking over the Yellowstone Club and using their relationship and political capital and political favors with Schweitzer to do it. After his re-election in 2009, Schweitzer created two highly controversial funds, the Council for a Sustainable America and the American Sustainability Project, into which Burkle and Byrne funneled $335,000, Flynn said. Flynn further charged that in early 2010, the Montana Democratic Party political machine, with the banking of Holder and Brewer, targeted Blissett with a baseless criminal investigation. I mean, he would. He's an absolute coward. Have you seen he's advocating for gun, he's saying give in your guns, and then this guy has all these armed guards around him. What kind of hypocrisy is that? Among recent developments in the entry into the Yellowstone case of a whistleblower who claims to have been paid $6 million by Blixseth's former wife to hack into Blixseth's computers to obtain highly confidential information that she shared with Burkle and Department of Justice criminal investigators. Yeah, that is ridiculously corrupt, you guys. Flynn explained to W&D his current concern that Holder may have ordered the Justice Department's Public Integrity Section to block the whistleblower's application for immunity to prevent disclosure of corruption by the various Democratic Party political operatives involved in the Yellowstone case, including Holder and Brewer. Well, Democrats, even though like Gerald Celente says, how the Democrats and Republicans are like the Gambinos and whatever other mob they are, you know, the Democrats are really the ones that want to be enslaved. They're just like, enslave me. Like, I want to be a slave. It's my right to choose to be a slave and to justify, you know, all kinds of murder and all kinds of lawlessness, man. It's just, I mean, man, you know, I cannot imagine where this type of, I guess it is just spirits, man. People are just infested with evil spirits of negligence, of rebelliousness, of disobedience, man. It's just like you cannot have sound doctrine these days. Everybody hates it. You can't just tell somebody that it's this simple. Check it out. No, everybody wants to make it so difficult. And you know, hey, that we're in that time where, you know, you have I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can because I'm always being mean to people, but I try to be nice, man. That's the point here, as I try. You know, Beast Lady comes out on NBC and says that you cannot get ahead in America by being an honest, good-working, hard-working person. You can't get ahead by being honest, is what she said. This is the defeated, learned helplessness that people are learning from what the administration, not just Obama's, but from Bush as well, has done to our people. We are totally demoralized to think that we can do anything good in the world. We just have to step on each other continuously, trying to get ahead. That's how we're perceived. That's how we've been shown is get ahead. Natural selection, evolution. Hey, let's just weed out, you know, anyone we can opportunistically take out for our own good. You know, hey man, what goes around comes around. I don't believe in karma because I'm not a Hinduist, but I do believe that, you know, you do reap what you sow. You know, you don't just go around hurting people and it's never going to happen to you. The sins of the world that's a law, man. I mean, it says that it's easier for the world and the heavens to just disappear and go away and just go to waste and be destroyed than it is for the law of God not to be fulfilled, man. I mean, if you're not aware of that, man, you need to get on Jesus Christ's side. You need to get over here on the covenant end of this, because we're in the, you know, I feel safe over here. I don't feel safe being over there with all the murdering and all the, hey, you know, we should kill cops and all that. You know, hey, I don't say we should kill anybody. We should work together and have just open your mind, man. Don't be so easily manipulated by the things that you hear on the internet or on the TV, man. All these things can be harmful to you. You don't know if somebody is meaning something well for you, and even if they do mean well. Does that mean that they're actually doing it? That they're doing well? I don't think so. I think that a lot of people who mean well actually do a lot more harm than they do good, and that's hard to understand, but it's because of where is your belief at? Do you believe right or do you believe wrong, man? I mean, I think at the core of all of us, it comes down to what are you? How do you view life? Are you a humanist or are you a creationist? Because if you're a creationist, man, there's a lot of hope in you. There's a lot of faith in you. There's a lot of love in you. There should be a lot of these good things. You know, you're supposed to be that way. You're not supposed to have a bad attitude about. We live in a world of sin. By the way, we don't belong here. So don't get bent out of shape by the world being in sin. It's what it is, and it's always going to be that way until you know Jesus comes back. But that's what it comes down to. Where is your mentality? Where is the root of everything that you believe in? And if it's in evolution, then you are in a religion of death that has never been proven right. It sounds like a bunch of baloney, and I can really, if anyone wants to debate me on this, I guarantee you, man, I will get you to start thinking about things. Because you know what? A lot of the reason why a lot of people favor this evolution theory is because it is absolutely used in the school system that you're brought up in the indoctrination camps. And you're brought up in it, and everybody around you peer pressures you, even your teachers. You can't be a creationist. Are you retarded? It's like, no, dude, I can think for myself. I use critical thinking and scientific method and things that are actually observable, but no, I have to believe that nothing created something and that we're all here because of nothing exploding. But anyway, if you like my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know where to come back for the real news. Better than the alphabet soup, corporate whore media, dinosaur news, and you know what? You guys out there, it might be irritating, I might not, I might be annoying, but it's not what I really mean to be, I just, hey, if I could get you to open your mind, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm not trying to win a popularity contest here. I'm not the prettiest, and I'm not the smartest, so I don't think I'm winning that anytime soon. But if you want to be an empowered individual, man, you want to think for yourself, you want to say, hey, yeah, you're right, there is something wrong going on, and I've known it all my life, and there's a couple of people that I thank for bringing me out of the darkness, man, and that's one of the most one is Jesus Christ. He is the Savior. He is the hope of the world. He is alive and reigning and sovereign over everything. And hey, you know what I mean? Figure these things out for yourself. It's good to ask these questions. So anyways, God bless you.